Alright, hey, what's up guys? Galaxies here to the Intergalactic Army. This is coming off right off of my Call of Duty. Let me actually get the game here. Roads to Victory. Veteran playthrough on my native PSP. And this is a little quick review. I want to do a review after every time I complete a game. Now, I wrote down notes from when I played the game. This is going to be a sort of small review, about 5 minutes long, just of my thoughts of the game and then what my final rating of the game is going to be. First of all, on Veteran, it took me about 5 hours to beat the game on Veteran, so you would expect yourself, if you're playing on a regular difficulty, like Hardened or a Recruit, probably shorter, honestly, like 3 to 4 hours. It's not that long of a game. Each mission takes about 15 to 20 minutes, with one of the missions being around 27 minutes long, or at least that was my recording on my episode. That's how long it was. But yeah, that's around the playtime of the game. Now, in terms of the gameplay and the weapon play, the first thing that has to be abundantly apparent as soon as you play the game is the FPS. The FPS is bad. In like 80% of the game, you expect yourself at like 15-20 FPS. I mean, in certain indoor sections, it climbs up to 30 and it's playable, but most of the game, it's going to be pretty laggy. And some points where it's like, it's so laggy, FPS was really bad in some of the open areas that the game wouldn't even let me fire my weapon, or the game was so laggy in one rocket section when I was using a rocket to destroy Panzer strikes that the rocket pretty much lags. So if you shoot the rocket and move, the rocket moves with you because the game is so laggy. So you can't shoot and run to cover. You have to stay in the open and shoot the rocket launcher, or you're going to kill yourself. Stupid. The next thing in the game is the weapon variety. I actually think the weapon variety was pretty decent for what the game was, but I definitely think it was lacking in terms of the weapons they make you start off with. There's really not much weapons in the game. You mainly start off with the M14 and the Thompson in the beginning. That's about it. And then you have your MP40, MP44, your Stein, Panzerschreck, M1 Garand, M14, Kar 98, and a Springfield sniper. That's pretty much it for the weapons in the game. So the weapon variety was lacking, in my opinion. I think there should have been more weapons, and enemies should have dropped a variety of weapons, or at least weapons with attachments. But then again, it's a Call of Duty on the PSP, so I don't really know what you expect. I think the game was a little too ambitious for the PSP, although it was early on in the PSP life cycle, so I don't really know what I would expect, but I definitely think the environments were variety enough. I actually really liked a lot of the missions. I think there was really good variety. That's one positive I'll give the game. Another positive that I give is the aim assist. The aim assist can be broken at some points. It's like you pretty much have aimbot. But I think lacking dual thumbsticks on a PSP, it's actually pretty much required, to be honest with you. And it actually assists the gameplay a lot. In terms of the missions, the Canada campaign was by far the best campaign. Those 4 missions, the best variety in my opinion. That was 100% my favorite out of all of them. Then the American missions and the British missions were just trash, to be honest. They were just bad. I didn't like them at all. And one of the missions was like 7 minutes long, even on Veteran. It was like nothing. So I don't even know why the mission was in the game. The next criticism I'm giving this game is the inconsistent AI. You have one moment where the AIs just have aimbot on Veteran. They kill you in like 2 seconds. Before you even walk around a corner, or before you even exit the loading screen, they're already aimbotting on you. And other times, they can't even hit you. Like, they just suck. And then you have the aimbot. Pretty inconsistent, but again, I don't really know what else to say. It was on the PSP, early life cycle. Lastly, in terms of the game, in terms of the controls of the game. Now, the controls, you use one thumbstick to move around, but you have to use aiming is with buttons rather than because lacking a joystick. Now, I don't think this is necessarily bad because I think the aim assist makes up for it in a lot of ways, but it can get kind of annoying, especially with the controls trying to throw grenades and reload because you have to take your hand off the move stick, the thumbstick, or the joystick that the PSP has to throw a grenade or reload. Pretty annoying. All in all, the Veteran playthrough, I enjoyed it. I got to play missions that I didn't play as a kid, but the game is lacking in a lot of areas, to be honest. And I don't say, so far it's not the best shooter on the PSP that I played, although I plan on playing a lot more. And all in all, to be honest, my rating of the game, I would give it, to be fair with the game, a 61 out of 100. That's my final rating of the game. That just is what it is. Anyways, thank you guys for watching all the episodes. There's a playlist of my veteran playthrough. And the next game we'll be playing, or you'll be seeing after this review goes up, is we're going to be playing Killzone Liberation. I'll do a mission on that. And also I'll be having a Minecraft LP coming soon as well. Thank you guys for watching.